Alright guys, today it's the 15th day of the journey. It is currently around 2:50 p.m. right now, and it's the 28th of October 2025. And I'm about to go for a run. It's a Tuesday actually. I was supposed to run yesterday, but once again something came in between, and which really made me like I just could not run yesterday. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just not gonna quit it like I've done this also one time in the past. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna quit, but then of course I didn't. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna do it the day after that, so which is Tuesday, which is today. Instead of doing a short run, I'm gonna challenge myself a little bit. I'm gonna do a 12-kilometer run. Because I feel like doing these short runs, I mean, it's okay, you know, 5 kilometers, nothing wrong with that. But I just want to challenge myself a little bit more. So instead of like doing 5 on a usual run, I'm gonna do 12. And tomorrow, which is a Wednesday, I feel like I'm gonna do around 8 to 10 kilometers. So that's a pretty good goal to have. So today is going to be you can say short run or long run. Usually these was like the long runs. So today I'm gonna run the 12 kilometers. Hopefully I'm gonna do that within 1 hour and 10 minutes, but I'm not quite sure about that. 1 hour and 20 minutes is also good. Really, when I'm doing like these you can say long runs, even though I call it short runs right now, I'm not really focused on the time. I'm more focused on like genuinely finishing the line, genuinely like going to the finish line. Because 12 kilometers, to be honest, like when I first started running, which was a couple months ago, it was just unfathomable. Like I could not even understand how a person could run 12 kilometers. 2 weeks ago, I ran the half marathon. I ran 21 kilometers and 210 meters in 1 hour and 51 minutes, which is pretty great. Like the average speed was like 5.60 minutes per kilometer. The more I train, the more I get better. Like my entire like physique, of course, I'm like way leaner and stuff, but like I just get way better in every single metric of running. And this because I've been training for like months right now, and not to the serious extent, because I've been training seriously for like almost 2 months now, where I basically run like 3 to 4 times a week and stuff. And sometimes I do have to admit, like I don't really run the 3 times, but I still like run this like at least 2 times in a week. Because I'm running so much and sacrificing the gym, that's why I feel like I'm so lean right now. It's because I just gotta sacrifice this in order to like achieve the half marathon, which I did. But of course, the entire mission, the entire match day is gonna be on the 11th of January, which still it's like 2 to 3 months to go. So we still got a lot of work to do, and I'm very excited, to be honest. I woke up with a pretty good smile on my face today. Woke up around 7 o'clock, been very productive. I was studying for my, not exams because the exams are just finished, but I was just studying for my university courses, the course about biochemistry. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that, but I was studying for that and also some calculus. And after this run, I'm also gonna record another video, the second video. And then I'm also going to study some further. I'm gonna journal a little bit about the upcoming period and what my goals are going to be till like Christmas and stuff. And I'm also gonna edit a new video on DaVinci. I'm gonna upload it as well on YouTube today. So I've got a lot of things to do. I'm very hyped up. I'm very excited, to be honest. And as I always told you guys, for the people that are still watching, like I feel like you just need, as a young man, you just need stuff to do. You just need, basically, you don't want really free time. You just want stuff to do on a daily basis. Not to the point of course, like burnout and stuff. Not to the point of that, not to that extreme, but more to the point of, yeah, you're feeling content with yourself and you genuinely like the thing that you're doing. Like for example, recording this video, I like this very much. Going for a run, I like this very much. Preparing for my exams and studying this course, I like it very much. Like it's not really a struggle. It's not really like suffering for me, even though sometimes it is. Like for example, when I was studying the biochemistry, it's like a lot of hard subjects and stuff. It's not easy. I still like the journey. I still like the step-by-step process. I still like it, my friend. And one of the other things that I'm also going to do is I'm going to shorten these videos. I feel like they're pretty long. Like for example, usually these videos are like 10 to like 15 minutes, sometimes even 20 minutes long. I'm gonna like do them hopefully in less than 10 minutes, because they're just for the runs, they're just a journey. Of course, sometimes I'm gonna like talk a little bit more, but so that's just basically what I wanted to say. Very excited. I'm gonna go today and run the 12 kilometers. I am not quite sure what I can expect, but it is what it is, my friend. I'm very hyped up. And then I've got like my to-do list written on my whiteboard right there. Hold on, right there, as you guys can see. So I know what I have to do. Basically, that's it. I'm gonna show you guys the stats, of course, like I always do after the run. See you guys when the run is finished. As you guys can see, 12 kilometers, 5.11 minutes per kilometer, with an average speed of, the total time was 1 hour, 2 minutes and 70 seconds. And the speed was 5.11 minutes per kilometer. We made it. It's actually 20 minutes later after the run, because my parents called me and I just needed to pick up, and that's what I did. So I'm like a little bit cooled down from the run, but we made it. We made the 12 kilometers. We made it. It's over. I've done it. It was genuinely, I genuinely think that this was one of the most difficult runs I've ever done in my entire life. Like God humbled me and such a magnificent way, you can say, where whilst I was running, I was just like, it was just something else. It was just very mental. Like, it's very weird because I ran the 21 kilometers, right? I ran the half marathon. Genuinely, I felt like very great. I think probably, like, to be honest, I don't like to brag and stuff, but I think I could have run the 25 kilometers because I felt so good in the moment, and I did not even feel tired after the run. But this was more difficult than the half marathon. I don't know why, because even with the half marathon, I had a shift of like 9 hours, so I had also like a very long work day and stuff. And I still finished it within like 2 hours, 1 hour and 50 minutes. Not that this one was like very, very difficult, because I still did it with like pace of like 5.11 minutes per kilometer, which is actually pretty great. It was something else, man. Like, I feel like God humbled me in this moment, to be honest, man, because I thought that it was going to be like a short run. You know, I was like, yeah, like I was just yapping about like, it's going to be a short run, I'm gonna nail this and stuff. And then I made it. I'm glad that I made it, but it was one of the hardest runs I've ever done. Like, it was very mental, even with the music on. It was just like something else, like I would say something else. So the thing was also, like I said, I've said this so many times in my running videos, where I just run way too fast at the beginning. I need to literally like stop that. I feel like I'm gonna like literally like discipline myself the next one, and I'm gonna say, you know what, just slow the fuck down. What the fuck are you doing? Like, it's not a race, it's not a fucking sprint, bro. It's like a marathon. It's like a half a marathon. It's like you're running not only for the pace, you're also running to actually finish the finish line, you can say. What I always do is I like go very fast at the beginning, like I've always said, and this is just a very big hindrance for me. And in order to like move beyond that hindrance, I need to basically discipline myself to run a little bit slower at the beginning and give everything I've got maybe in the last kilometer or something. Because I feel like if you run at the beginning very fast, you just don't have the stamina and the energy to like run very fast at the end as well, because you're gonna get tired. So I feel like if I can utilize my energy in a way where I'm just focused more on a good pace at the beginning of the race, and then when the race is almost finished, like when the 12 kilometers is almost finished, I go a little bit faster, because then I have the energy to do that. But that's just something that I've got to like remind myself a little bit more, man. And to be honest, it was a good run. I'm done. I'm gonna take a shower. I've still got a lot more shit to do. Grateful to have done this run. Grateful to be healthy as well, my friend. For the people that are watching, please be grateful for the things that you have, even though if you're watching from a very difficult place. I feel like every single time I finish a run, I'm just so grateful to even be able to run, to have the health to run, to have the feet, to have the legs to run, to have the mental capacity to run, to have the free time to run, to record these videos. I'm so grateful to even come back to a roof above my head. Be grateful, my friend, for the people that are still watching, because at the end of the day, something like a lot of things can just be stripped away from you, and then you're left with nothing. So I would say be grateful. That's the main message of this video. And I'm gonna take a shower, clean myself up. And it was a good run, 12-kilometer run. I'm gonna do another one tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do like 8 or 10 kilometers, and then we will see how we do it, my friend. It was done. First day of running of the week, it's a Tuesday. We're starting off the week pretty good. Still got a lot more to do. Still got a lot more days to come. But with the present moment, if I have my presence of mind, I can do it. I genuinely can do it. So let's freaking go.